In celebration of an untainted, distinguished civil service career by a seasoned administrator, Sir Geoffrey Epipate Pattins, the management and staff of the Bayelsa State Ministry of Environment rolled out the drums in a send-forth party organized in honor of the outgoing acting permanent secretary after attaining the mandatory retirement age of 60, thus bowing out of service. Delighted and short of words, the outgoing acting permanent secretary in his thank you speech urged career civil servants still in service to uphold the civil service rules for effective implementation of government's laudable policies and programs.
I'm really pleased with the crop of persons I met here and the ones I am leaving behind. I believe that some of you who are still here, the sky will be your limit. As I notice in you, committed and dedicated civil servants in this ministry, I urge you to continue in the spirit of dedication and commitment to your duties in the service of our state. Let me at this juncture thank the Honorable Commissioner, young but intelligent, Honorable Epipate Gabriel Apangudu. Your attitude to work and interpersonal relations with you within this very short period has made me believe that there is hope for this our state.
For Sir Geoffrey Epipate Pattins, exiting the public service honorably after meritorious service is a thing of pride.
Yeah, I am so happy. I thought I would just pack my things and go, but for the good knowledge, who has a good knowledge of human relations, the Honorable Commissioner made it possible for this day, and I'm very happy for him and for the entire staff of the ministry. The most important thing for any civil servant is to successfully retire. And for you to successfully retire from the service, you have to be very humble, hardworking, and above all, you have to be very patient, because you are going to see a lot of things that are not very palatable to you. And so my advice to them is to work very hard, respect the rules of the order, the rules of the service, and then go well for your retirement after either 35 years or the 60 years, whichever that comes first.
In his remarks, Commissioner for Environment, Honorable Epipate Gabriel Apangolo, described Sir Geoffrey Epipate Pattins as an epitome of hard work, loyalty, and excellence.
I feel cold inside of me, and at the same time I am happy. I am cold inside of me in the sense that the elder, the brother, the father I came to meet as a commissioner in the Ministry of Environment, the little time I spent with him, he has been a wonderful man. And today, he just been retired from the civil service as an acting secretary in the ministry. He is a man that I learned so much. There is nothing I have done as a commissioner that I never consulted him. Everything I have been doing, I take counsels from him. And he has been my good friend and father. So him exiting the civil service now that I just came on board is quite saddening, but there is nothing we can do. But I am happy at the same time because he has served very well. He is still very strong, he is still energetic, and we are still going to be consulting him from time to time because he stands as an oracle right now, because there is so much knowledge he has about the civil service and even the Ministry of Environment. So I am happy that he successfully served as a civil servant, and today he has retired for good.
The environment boss further assured that the ongoing public service reforms of the Governor Sirika Dixon-led administration is aimed at ensuring a robust welfare package for retirees.
Everybody as a civil servant you should retire happy and beat your chest that you have served for the required period of time in service and you have retired to receive your pension with pride. That is what His Excellency wants, and that is why we are embarking on these reforms, because today, you know, the civil service is littered with a lot of fraudulent individuals. Some persons have a number of names they fix in their payroll and they'll be collecting the salaries. Some persons came in with fake certificates, some persons falsified their age, some persons falsified their documents and stuff like that. And that is the sanity His Excellency is trying to introduce, because if he has seen that the future is not going to help Bayelsa, because if we continue like this, the future is very dark for us. So His Excellency wants a situation whereby everybody should retire with pride, like Sir Pattins, my acting permanent secretary, who I just referred that we are celebrating today. That is the vision of His Excellency, and it is going to make us a good one, because there will be sanity in the system. Now that he has left, his exit has created a window for somebody to come in, and that is how it should be. So we should support the reforms, we should support His Excellency, we should support the restoration government.
Directors and staff of the Ministry of Environment also highlighted the sterling qualities of the outgoing permanent secretary.
He is the acting permanent secretary, but he is also the head of administration. I met him when he was in government house, and an issue came to me, and since I felt it's from the pool, I went to him, and instantly he helped the person that met me.
If he begins to count where he has gone in service, he was almost everywhere. Government house, House of Assembly, Ministry of Transport, everywhere. So he is a seasoned civil servant, the way I see him. And the way he has related with us is that it has been very, very cordial, because most people of his own cadre will not find it easy to walk into any office without a problem. Just to come and have a chat with you, he does it freely.
Is an amiable somebody, easygoing somebody. He has no hard time in his life, but he doesn't want anybody to give him hard time. We enjoyed him. He worked with all level of staffs in this ministry. My advice to others, we should emulate him. His character, his behavior and actions while you were an active civil servant in the ministry.
Came here, I met him halfway, but the few days and months I work with him, he's a father, he's a kind person. We rapport together, we even play, laugh and play together. We have no problem with him. Like at least some days, somehow we will offend your father and you will settle. That is how when you go wrong, he scolds you and we settle and we continue our life. We have no problem with him. He's a peaceful person.
Our former acting permanent secretary has performed beyond doubt. He's like a father to us. He has been treating us well. Any matter that come up to his table, where he will give an advice, he do give advice as a children, where he's going to tell you that what you're doing is wrong, he's going to tell you to your face. And he has served this government very well. And I pray that God should give him the strong heart for all his endeavors.
As a mark of appreciation and goodwill, the receipt of a brand new deep freezer was handed over to Sir Geoffrey Pattins by staff of the ministry, and then it was party time.
On behalf of the ministry and our father, a deep freezer as a gift. Please accept it in the name of the commissioner, in the name of the ministry, and in the name of our Almighty God. In Jesus' name, amen.
Until his elevation as acting permanent secretary, Sir Geoffrey Pattins served as the head of administration and human resources.